Come on, Rusty!
Yes, Babu!
Come on, Charlie! Charlie!
Oh!
Of the 50-50 draw is number 2300.
We're going to score a goal here. Let it go, let it go!
Right, son!
Welcome to AFCRDTV. I'm here at Hanwell after today's Southern League East game. I'm here with man of the match, Tom Lorraine, after a 1-0 victory for the Diamonds. It's been a long wait for this game for some of us, and a pleasing result. Yeah, I think probably the first 10-15 minutes we were a little bit rusty, to be honest. Probably been a couple of weeks now since we've had a game. And you could tell, you know, needed a little bit of time to get our legs going. I think we were sluggish, probably second to a few balls early on. But we got better, improved in the second half, had a few chances to perhaps get ahead early on. I think we dominated that first half even without reaching the heights we have in recent weeks, although when we were playing. Couple of a good free kick from Luke and a shot from Joel. Yeah, they were both lively. They both got a lot of success down the wings. They played, you know, 3-5-2, I think. So it gave the wingers a little bit of room. They had the opportunity to go at their fullbacks, which they did, and got beyond. Yeah, they had a good couple of efforts. But we came into it, you know, we were sluggish to get going, but we came into it later in the second half. I think we controlled it. We were great at the back again today. Didn't really give anything away. And should have been ahead early on. Yeah, I mean, a couple of offside decisions, I think, through ball. I don't think Ryan thought he was offside, but some decided they thought he was. I think he was well offside, to be fair. Yeah, I think the linesman was probably a little bit flag happy with a couple. You know, we had the opportunity to get in down the sides of him a couple of times, which he's flagged, which were borderline to say the least. But we carried on going. Yeah, there was too much of it. But we're on the front foot, and you know, if you're getting called offside, you're playing balls in there, aren't you? So. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. You're outside the changing room. Yeah, and then you had a chance as well just before half time. I think you went into orbit, didn't it? Yeah, a good bit of build-up, to be fair. I think Faz has had a go at it. Keeper's made a good save, and it sort of popped out to me. Ball sat up and eyes lit up, and I've tried to take the lever off it, and it's just gone a long way over. But you know, we had some good opportunities there. We should have gone in half time ahead,
by at least 1 goal, probably 2 or 3 could have been if we'd have been a bit more clinical. But we were playing well, and we knew the opportunities would come in the second half.
And second half, we really did dominate that first period, didn't we? I think we had so much of the ball, probably 80% possession. And the goal eventually came, probably the scrappiest goal we've scored in memory.
Yeah, again, we had a couple of good chances early in the second half. I think Robbo's at the post, goalkeeper's made a couple of saves. Had a penalty call from a handball, which I thought was pretty harsh to not be given. But yeah, then the breakthrough came. You know, we've had good opportunities, and then the ball comes and pops up and bounces in like that. But you know, at the start of the game, you take them however they go in.
And it was a great cross from Luke, and I'm not sure what part of your anatomy it went in off, actually.
A bit of everything, I think. The goalkeeper's got a palm on it just to take it off my foot, and it's sort of just hit me and bumbled in. But yeah, great ball from Luke. He's put it straight in that sort of corridor between the defender and the goalkeeper, and it's a dream for a striker to attack that. Just sort of fill that area, and even when the goalkeeper gets a palm, like I say, it churn, it bobbles in. It's 1-0.
And all those 60-odd goals, you couldn't do your usual celebration.
No, the advertising audience took a bit of a battering afterwards, but just running a bit too quick to stop, I think, and the net didn't help me stop either. But you know, pleased to go in 1-0 up. But I think we could have gone on and got more, and we perhaps, you know, maybe didn't capitalise on that as well as we could.
Yeah, we seemed to sit back a bit, a couple of substitutions, but well-earned win today. Yeah,
definitely. Everybody worked hard. Like I say, we haven't played for a couple of weeks, and it takes a few minutes to get that out your legs. And if before the game you'd have offered us 1-0. You know, against a team who probably better than their league position tells you, we'd have taken it. So we're pleased with that.
And looking forward to Christmas Day. Nothing too exuberant with Boxing Day coming up.
No, looking forward to it. Christmas Day will be a quiet one, and go again Boxing Day for the sort of local derby. Hopefully, have a few fans down there and get behind the lads, and we'll look to get another win.
And it's nice to go in Christmas top of the league.
Absolutely. You know, to start the season, halfway through, would have wanted to be top of the league, and that's exactly where we are. A couple of games in hand, we're in a great position, I think, and yeah, we're playing really well, really positive, confident into every game, so it's looking good.
Thanks, mate. Have a good Christmas. Thanks, Shanks. And now here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, 2 weeks off, and it's great to get back on the winning ways.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's 2 weeks. It's a long while off in football. A lot of teams have played, we've trained, but it's not quite like playing. And I thought we started a little bit like that, a little bit off the pace. But overall, delighted to get 3 points, obviously, when we're back playing. And
again, we've talked about having difficulties picking a team because you have so many players to pick from.
Yeah, I had a lot of players to pick from, but for me, it picked itself to the degree we were really good at Aylesbury and won the game. So at the end of the day, I'd have picked the same team the week after, and we've all trained. No one's picked up any injuries, so it was quite easy for me to keep it the same today.
And the strength of the bench shows the strength of the squad, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, we had a strong bench, and we've got Westy not even here today. So yeah, we've got, and our Chief's not here either. So we've got a strong group, which is important. And I keep saying we're going to need.
Yeah, it took us a bit to get going, but we still had a couple of good saves from the keeper.
You know, I thought we played quite well first half. I didn't think we were quite at it, but I thought we still controlled all the game. I thought their keeper made 2 or 3 good saves, and in general, I thought we were fully in control. I'd said before, I've said it a lot of times recently, it's about being patient, waiting for the opportunities. If you're not scoring, it's vitally important you don't give them a lift the other end, and we didn't do that. Where I think perhaps certainly previous seasons or in previous runs we've then conceded a goal, which makes it doubly difficult. And again today, when they did a little foray forward, we saw it out. And got back doing what we want to do.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of offside decisions by half-time. Apparently they were offside.
I think they probably were. I certainly couldn't see from where I was. But we still had a couple of chances. You know, Ryan's had one, it's just put over the bar. Shanks had a couple of chances, and the goaler's made a couple of good saves. And yeah, well, we are away from home, so we could easily have gone in at 3-0, 2-0 maybe, you know. So I was quite happy. For me, it was just maintaining what we were doing, upping the tempo a little bit, and trying to get that elusive goal.
And came out second half, we really did dominate for those first 25 minutes.
20 minutes of the second half, we were absolutely outstanding, and how we didn't score, I don't really know. It was in the box all the time, a couple of penalty appeals, and didn't quite drop, and off the post. One of them really, and again, that's when, you know, you have to stay focused and still keep believing, and sometimes it might take the last minute to get the winning goal. It doesn't matter when you get it, but eventually it came along, and I was pleased to see it go in.
Yeah, it was a great cross from Luke, and of course we know Tom Lorraine's bravery, and he couldn't even do his usual celebration.
Yeah, no, he was he got in the right place. He keeps going. Like I said, he had a couple of chances first half, but it doesn't get him down because he knows what he's all about. He keeps getting in, he never goes hiding. That's why he scored so many goals he has for this club. That's why he's played so many minutes as he has for me, because he puts 100% in, week out. And he got in the right place at the right time. It was a great ball in from Luke, which was good, which we just swept the wingers over because they both caused lots of problems, but it's just more natural for Luke to whip a ball in on that side than it is for Joe, and I thought that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and then you had to make some substitutions. You brought on a couple of subs.
Yeah, I just felt, you know, I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I wanted to protect Ryan a little bit. He'd done well, put a good shift in. Unfortunately, Ben Diamond didn't feel up to coming on. He didn't feel great today. So we left him alone, give Smithy a run out for 20 minutes up front, and then I just felt near the end I wanted to get a bit of experience in there, having a little bit of a spell. So Jack had obviously hasn't played like everyone for a couple of weeks, and he looked a little bit tired, so I thought Bunce would go on there and just do what he does. So again, worked fine.
And you know, history in the last few years, we've struggled in this game. I think I can remember a couple of defeats, so always good before Christmas to get go top of the league and stay top of the league and get that win. Yeah,
every game's important, and yeah, we've had a few whammies just before Christmas, but this was set up really. They had a great result in the week against Ashford, unlucky last week against Egham, so it was always going to be a tough game. It was never going to be a top B bottomish game for me. It proved to be exactly that. So for me to get back on track with 3 more points, absolutely delighted, and sets us up for a couple of big games over Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, looking forward to the 2 derbies, and certainly a big crowd on Boxing Day.
I'd like to think so, yeah. I said that this morning. I'd expect there to be a good crowd there because we're going well, playing good football, in a good position. They'll bring a few, Kempston. Again, expecting another really tough game because we know they're going to raise it for when they play us. But yeah, we're going to enjoy tonight first because we've got a good group, you know, and they've enjoyed that today. It keeps their run going, another clean sheet, another 3 points, and as you said, leaves us top of the league. So absolutely delighted. Start thinking about Boxing Day, obviously. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'll let you finish, and perhaps a message for the fans over Christmas.
Yeah, no, come and support us. Have a great Christmas. We've appreciated you getting behind us. I think you're enjoying what we're doing. We've certainly got a group in there that are working their socks off to put good performances and getting some good results, and I think they're playing entertaining football. So hopefully this will set everyone's Christmas up. Look forward to seeing you over the festive period.
Yeah, have a good one, mate.
I don't need love.